Greetings everyone, how very nice of you to join once more to another bigger alien attack. This time around they're coming from that side and they can actually fire from afar, so they don't really rely on the traps, and they're already damaging now my turrets, as we can see. It's a bit too dark right now, so my turrets cannot always hit, and as you can see, this is probably going to be a lot of damage for us there. As also my laser turrets can fire from afar, that's great. Probably should have turned on that floodlight there as well. Of course they had to attack during night. That is the most logical choice for that. Still, they're going down quite quickly thanks to my turrets. And even if it's too dark, we can still do a lot of damage very quickly. And as we can see, I didn't lose them. Though I know what kind of things I will need to improve in the future. And with that, the attack is over. That was probably the most dangerous attack so far, and we also actually have some attack the sad wanderer, injured colonists here, and that's Jack there as well. Also another spaceship debris crash site. That is always super important because there might be a survivor. It's gone though, as far as I can see. We only have those spaceship debris, but not the crash site anymore. Doesn't matter. Let's also turn off my turrets again. Right, both of them. Super important. Ember, you will do this. Yeah, she's already doing it. Perfect. To save the electricity again, as long as we have that solar flare still active. Now we have, though, finished some electronics crafting already, so I might dabble into wind turbines now. As my, battery is discharging and is now going to be negative then. Let's actually give me another wind turbine that we can easily squeeze in here. Everybody's going back to sleep and our construction is coming along nicely. So in this area, that's going to be my tiny crafting area. For now, I'm going to keep my bedrooms as is, right? Probably should do this. So we are going to, we're going to keep it as is. And in that case here we can make a floor later on, right? That leads then to this new area. For now though, I'm going to keep it a bit separated, probably. Or we just move everything over. Alright, next day, we have an extreme heat wave. 40 degrees it is right now. Of course, with the carbon or the synthetic vests that we have, actually we do have a nice heat tolerance, right? But even that is coming to its limit with the 40 degrees that we have now. It's an extreme heat wave. It also is pretty warm than in the house itself. That's something I cannot really change right now, except I could, and that is with my air conditioner that we have researched. The solar flare is gone, so we are producing electricity again. I hope it's positive. It's still not positive. Something is wrong here. Could someone please repair that battery? Missing resources. What do you need? Oh, electronics. Oh, we don't have any electronics anymore. This is bad. So someone with some good... I have 4 idle ones right now. That's cool. Why is no one actually... Oh, because we need electricity for this to work. So right now, we have a problem. We have a power shortage across the room. And why is it not being transported over? It should be transported right into the house. So as long as... I don't see a problem here, really. But we are off 32. That means as long as we're off, of course, we have a blackout. So I need to reduce further. The question is, we consume 10 here. With my cooking stove, this is not electric, so there's no reason here. What is actually consuming so much? The ceiling lamps are not consuming anything. Something is consuming more than we need. We have the freezer, that's 12. So that's 22 now only, really, as far as I can see. This one's turned off. The turrets are turned off. The heaters are turned off, obviously. I'm confused. What is consuming so much electricity right now that we're off? Because in theory, we should have enough. Is it the bad battery that is basically now destroying it? Let's just check it out. Perhaps it's the battery actually that is causing the power short. This is a bit strange right now. Why is it off? Right, it was actually this laser turret here. I thought it was offline, but it was actually online and still consumed electricity, or I tried to consume electricity, right? Now it's working again. Now we have a positive power grid. Now I should be able to also turn on my smoldering bench again. Soldering, sorry. And yeah, as you can see also we have now light again, though it's barely enough, right? So we have now a balance of 6. That's because everything is turned off right now. Basically my lamps are working and this workbench here is working for electronics. That's and something changed once more. Consuming too much electricity. What is it? This is super strange. Of course it's nighttime and the solar panels do not work right now, leading to an imbalance. So next day should be able to use some electronics, because this is all we need right now, electronics. Bit of cooking, at least that is still a normal stove, right, with sticks that it needs as fuel. So there is no shortage of food production. Except that Rita, she's not very motivated of cooking. So I usually have to force her to cook right now. Okay, finally next day, we have the electronics coming. Looks super fun that he's, whatever he's doing there. Soldering electronics together. And let's hope that he finishes that. How many can he finish? Oh, only 1 per piece. This is the one that we are going to need right away for the battery, right? So that we can fix this. Actually transporting it over right away. And repairing the battery. There you go. This is at least something. So we can, we can have power going again a bit through the night, right? Because we're storing it during daytime now on a status of +6. Yeah, there's also a lot of logs coming in again. Basically, my whole colony is doing this right now. Also, Rita, she's not allowed to do it. And Jack and Amber all together during this heat wave. It's not really ideal, obviously. Right, Ken continues with the electronics, that's super important. And the logs, of course, are being used right away for the ceiling and roof construction of my wing that we have there. And once again, aggressive animals. So yeah, they are really aggressive. Fighting the Ulfan right now, but they're pretty far away, so we should have a nice amount of time to react before they start with their attack. The next harvest of grain. Just on time really, as we're consuming a lot of grain at the moment, so I might actually need to put it down, or tone it down on the ale production, which is consuming 100 grain each, right? So I would probably like to stop with this for the moment. Just too much. There it's coming in. Another problem. The battery was still turned off. My mistake. Which definitely has the problem that there is not enough electricity right now to keep the turrets powered. Fortunately for us, it's just a few insects right now. So yeah, my flamethrowers can do most of it. I think there was one very aggressive animal. But that is still busy somewhere, it seems. Could still be one of them alive. Might be lucky for us, right? It's dead already, perfect. So these are also dying here right now quite quickly. And there's just one more coming in there with the laser destroyed. Perfect. That was lucky, though we were pretty careless here with the energy especially. Let's turn off all the turrets again. And this actually takes priority over anything else, because we definitely want to keep this going there. Storing electricity again, right? Super important. Right, Rita continues with the cooking as she should be doing. And we have no electronics yet. But we are soon finishing that construction, and then we have more manpower available again, right? Because of course, constructing something like this takes a long time and also energy. And I think, yeah, the roof is already being built, which is the last step. Then we can actually move furniture over. And I would probably like to have a door for this one, Let's have the door in this area for now, until I move actually things over, right? A normal door should be fine. Next electronics, very good. This will be a wind turbine for us. And also some more spaceship debris landed. This one here. Rita continues with the farming, the planting now, very good. The buttermelons. The next corn. I think the skin bark really, I mean, we don't really need it, right? Let's actually use something else. Let's change the crops while we can. Silicon leaf. Also don't really need that. I would actually like to go for buttermelon to get more pickled vegetable out. Even though we need a lot of grain, really. Having another grain field. Yeah, let's change it to green as well. It's just so important to have grain. And it's so durable. Alright, that heat wave is really lasting a long time. And it's of course dropping morale quite a bit. We still have 42 degrees outside. It's also slowing down my growth for the farms. It's just not really good on a lot of levels. Ken has a heat stroke in the house. It's 50 degrees in the house. How is that even possible? I think we'll need to open the windows. All of them. They're still closed. And there it is. The next area is available. A wing that we have now. So we have two options now. Either we move the sleeping rooms over. I think that would be my preferred way of doing this, right? So we're going to open up this area here now. So this is going to get deleted, obviously. We can delete that window here and that window here. And we're also going to delete then that room here. We're going to move the bed though, right? So this is definitely going to be, of course, a cabin. And we can also move then this bed to that side here. And this is then a floor, right? So an area where we just move through to the next area. Going to take a while, as always. How can you actually train with this heat? Come on. The windows are open, so at least it's getting a bit colder now inside. Very good. This one is now open, and still need to delete those walls. And as you can see, now we have just a corridor going to the next room. And of course, in the next room, we can then go ahead and make us those walls again. Now, actually, there is also then something that we need to consider: more survivors, right? So we still might find more people. So I'm going to keep some area available as well, so that we don't get into this situation anymore of, yeah, having not enough room. And this is now basically going to be just another sleeping area, right? Like this. Actually, let's make it a bit longer because it gives me the bonus then of having a spacious bedroom, right? Like these here. So Rita should have it. I slept in a small bedroom. Thought it was spacious. It's fine. Small is also fine. We can live with that. There you go. Then we have this one, and then probably on the other side too, or just here once more. And here we just have then two bedrooms as well. And one of them will be available for someone new. Perfect. Once again unpowered. We have to the electronics, so let's go ahead and build me another wind turbine. Holy cow! Can't be true. Another solar flare. We just had one. What's going on with that sun over there? It's very unstable. Solar panels are not a good option. Holy cow, once again we are going to be negative there on the balance. I have researched it already though, right, with the solar thing. So at least we don't get the full penalty anymore. Yeah, I'm still going to not have any researching right now. Yeah, Rita. No one's cooking right now because of the harvest. And Daniel is crying because he's hungry. We need to also change something about this area, for sure. Let's move the sewing table there. Because with that we get an additional cooking stove. The problem right now is that with so many settlers, we always have someone that wants to eat. The problem with the cooking stove is it takes time to actually finish something while the person that is cooking cannot do anything, right? She starts cooking the bread and then she puts it into the oven and then she has to wait 2 or 3 hours, right? And during that time she cannot do anything here. So we do need to have a second one for the cooking. Might actually consider adding now an electric stove. They're just way more powerful. There we have it. And with this one, we can actually cook more, right? Let's have it for now here. We're going to enlarge in the kitchen soon, but I need to do this now because we need the food. So in this case here, let's just make this one a bit larger. Then Rita has reached level 9 on the cooking too. That's great. Doesn't help, right? So right now she cannot do anything here. She's waiting for the bread to be finished. Now it's finished. And only then can she continue. But she's doing something else in the meantime, like harvesting, for example. So in that case, we really need to make this a bit more efficient there. Yeah, harvest season, lots of harvesting going on. Stocking it up on that grain. We have lots of room left for it. All fine really, but we need more food. And Jack, please finish that electrical stove. There you go. Now we can actually just go ahead and mirror this one. Alright, so now it has all the recipes in there as well. And we can now cook in on 2 different platforms here. And this should hopefully lead to way more food coming. Oh, a wooden fence has been destroyed. Oh, by this insect that was kind of like flying in. Right. Still have... No, the heat wave at least is gone. Right, so it's warmer, it's colder again. No, Rita, you're not going to farm. You're going to cook bread, and after that you're going to cook a veggie stew, please. It's incredible. He really doesn't want to cook. Now she's cooking this, and I'm fully expecting her, yes, very good, to also work on this. Look at that. Now we have the bread, and while the bread is being baked, she can actually cook on the other stove. So this should lead to way more food than available. And the next heat wave again. Holy cow, this is unreal. Yeah, we have enough electricity, so it's only a +10 though. We have 2 more electronics, that's great. So let's go ahead and actually build me 2 more wind turbines. I'm actually going to build them now a bit further away, probably. Could actually enlarge in this area. Oh, I'm having them over there. Yeah, it also works out. Have some wind turbines here. There you go. And connect it as well with the global, let's call it like that, the camp-wide electricity or power network that we have then as well. Very important. With that, we push it up a bit. And charge the battery. And yeah, 2 stoves actually did the trick, so we always have now some cooked meals in stock. We can turn on also the advanced desk again, research desk, so Queen can continue with the researching. And the power problem has been solved. So far so good. Yeah, who said summer is going to be easy, right? And we continue onwards in the next episode. Stay tuned.